Alright. I think that's everywhere I need to send it. Day 9 of Crash 4. Last time we managed to beat most of Bermugula's orbit, as well as completing the entirety of, hello there, Francisco. Yeah, we managed to beat Dino Dash and Rock Blocked. Then we've also done Alpha Launch, Shipping Error, and Stowing Away. So, our next target is Crash Landed. Hey, wait a minute, Crash Landed, isn't that the name of that one cancelled DS game? Okay. Just find it. There we go. Okay, so I wasn't getting the perfect relic on this attempt anyway. Might have to do multiple run-throughs at this level. I don't think there's anything else over that way. Probably will be. I don't know, I can't tell. Double check to see if there's nothing up there. Alright, first Schnurgle section. These little things are called Schnurgles. I don't know if I mentioned this during the second stream. They're basically just Polar. I'm gonna be here for a while. Like I said in the actual announcement post for this stream. I'm gonna be here for a while. And I mean a while, because this level... Let's take Bears repeating, make it longer, and make it more annoying to 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what this level is. It's just Bears repeating, but harder. And I somehow managed to get through that section on my second try. Alright, Blue Gem. That's probably what I missed in my initial playthrough of this level. Nitro left over. So now I gotta jump over these, I think they're called Mama Snuggles. How many were actually missing in my initial play? Was it like, was it actually free? Let that blow up. 93 leaving here. We're gonna need to replay this level anyway to get the free Death Celeste gems. So, if I think I missed the hidden gem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the TNT grate. Going into bonus stage, 100 boxes. 100 crates, whatever you want to call it. 100 crates, boxes. Whatever floats your boat. Stay too close to the TNT. I slipped off the edge. get how I do this. Like... One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $40 out of 40, there we go. I didn't even realize there was a ledge there. How did I avoid both of those? Alright, snuggle section. 180 out of 234. I still feel like I'm missing some things. I am close to getting the, 3-SLS gem, at least. I just need to make sure I don't mess up this last pod. Okay, one more attempt and then I've lost. Okay, I'm gonna have to replay this level again. At the very least, one more time. Provided I actually did get all the boxes, which I have a feeling I've missed something. Because I always seem to miss something in this game. It always seems to happen. I always seem to miss something. Especially in longer levels like this. Oh, it zigzagged. That's gonna kill me a lot when I get to the perfect relic. This is gonna go right. No, it's gonna go left. I can just stay right. Go left. Okay, let's try this again. I need to get this last section down if I want to have a chance of getting the perfect relic. Just that one section. 1, 5, 6. Come on. I did it! That's all the boxes. So let's replay. Why did I try doing that? I just need to nail the last section and I'm fine. Alright, snuggle section number 1. Don't take the jump pad this time. Take it in the second room for the level. Go up here, get these. Boost and jump. I'm just using this opportunity to practice these sections as well. Because I know for a fact I'm going to need that. Need as much practice as I can get for these perfect relics. Alright, blue gem path. Now I just need to remember to get the Okay, I just need to get through the rest of this level without getting hit, without dying now. Okay, I can actually just go in here and just real quick die. I know it means I've got a checkpoint and I've not got a mask, but... But that's fine. I can survive. I think the hidden gem in the main level is, I was right at the checkpoint! Why did the double jump just fail on me? Let's do it. We just drop down here. One, two, three. I'm just using this instance as practice, just to get a feel for the last section, and if I miss a box, that's fine. I'm gonna try and get all 3 of the remaining gems I need in the main level, like, when I'm done anyway. Since I kinda need to break all the boxes without dying to get the perfect relics, so there's no real point in me trying to get them separately. Stick to the right. Alright, so head left, hit the crate, drop down, jump, jump across, there we go. Okay, got this down. I just need to remember I need to flip everything over. Left is right, right is left. When I get around to the actual big attempt. 109 out of 234, that doesn't matter. I got the hidden gem, and I got 3 SLS. That's all that matters. And I got the Interstellar Buccaneer skin for Coco. Perfect. Now then. We got matching pairs for Crash and Coco. Time for the normal level. This is going to suck. Hold on. I just realized I need to actually open my notes app. So we are down to Crash Landed. I had to do 2 playthroughs of this level. Alright, so we're on a 3rd attempt for the perfect relic, so let's go. Alright, now that we're here, we wait. Flames go out, bounce up. Okay, so first one I need to stay on the lower path. Alright, so 1. Get all the crates. No! I already messed it up. So, crash landed. We're going boosting up to 4 attempts, 3 playthroughs. I know, technically could just do 1 full playthrough for the, Like, what's the point of going through an entire level without dying, like, you know, more than 3 times if I'm gonna be doing that anyway for the perfect relic, you know what I mean? And I've already failed, because I underestimated a jump. Alright. 4 playthroughs, 5 attempts. I'm not even at Toxic Tunnels yet. One, 2, 3. One, 2. I almost thought I was gonna miss that. I could make it back over there, but I'm gonna just play it safe and I'm just gonna stay here. $16 out of 234. I just need to remember, once I get to the bonus stage, I need to remember to break the boxes there, and if I'm not at 100, I've messed something up. Alright, this section again. Exact same problems as in Bears repeating, except, well, this level comprised of 2 separate animal riding sections. Come on. Okay, that section's done. I mean, I don't really need to actually use the mask here, but two, 3, 4, 5. 95 going into this section. I haven't missed anything. I feel like I have not missed anything. I need to spin the next few crates, and if I miss them, if I don't have 100 by that point, I think I'm actually at about 100 now. 96. That's gonna be 96. So. There's 2 nitros at the beginning I blew up with invincibility, so... Yeah, 2 nitros during the bonus stage. Not bonus stage. Blue gem route. At least after this, I haven't got to deal with any more of these. Like bonus... Not bonuses. I haven't got to deal with any more of these, I haven't got to deal with any gem routes. Until we get to the level that shall not be named. First try. Nice. I'm on track. Ideally, I probably want to, I get invincibility at the most inopportune times. You only tend to get invincibility when you don't want it. Okay, I need to look this up. I'm too far deep to actually, I'm too far deep to actually take this risk, so... Alright, come on, show me where this gem is. Okay, so it's not here. I almost hit a nitro. Okay. Like that. Okay, didn't want to take the risk, that's all. Flashback tape obtained. Nice. One, two, free. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got this. Just gotta keep my eyes out for the boxes and hope for the best. Come on. Muscle memory. Okay. Okay. My heart's pounding. If my heart's pounding now, what the hell's gonna happen when I get to a level that shall not be named? I am not looking forward to that. Okay. Left on N.Verted, right this time. Right on the N.Verted, it's gonna be left. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Watch me have missed one. I take damage, whatever. Yes! Perfect relic! Crash landed and it took us less than an hour. We're done here. Let's go! Okay. Now, a hole in space. N.Verted. Can I do this? $18 out of 18. Yeah! Didn't need to get that, but sure. Oh, they destroy the platforms. Okay. Oh, right, it wants me to go back after I destroyed those. There we go. A hole in space N.Verted is done. And our reward for that is Warped Biker Coco. And now we come to probably the worst N.Verted versions of each level in the entire game. The Snacks Dimension. And we're starting with Food Run. We're underwater! And that means everything's moving at about half speed. A blessing in some regards, a curse in others. I guess you could get the N.Verted version in these levels, but you can get the perfect relic in the N.Verted versions to make it a lot easier, but I'm not. Like, if I was to do a ranking of every single N.Verted variation of every level, this would probably be last place. Oh, but you can actually speed yourself up a bit. By constantly using Kapunawa for some reason. It slows everything down, but also speeds you up. I think I should be fine. Okay, so this is kind of annoying because of the whole how Capunawa's powers work while in this inverted version, right? Thankfully, this is the only level I have to deal with this in, like specifically this issue. But it's an issue nonetheless because oh yeah, you slow down time. You're already slow, but for some reason, slowing down time speeds you up as well. I don't get it. I remember how I did this. It's just muscle memory from trying to do this normally. The muscle memory is just messing with me. Okay. So, like, you're currently moving at, like, half speed. You activate Capuna 1, suddenly you're moving at, like, normal speed. Thankfully, there's no, like, time shenanigans in the other two levels. Wait a minute. I need to go... Okay, I need to remember now. I need to... Why did my double jump just fail to activate? I pressed X. got an idea of how I'm supposed to get through this. Okay, I need to keep that crate. Okay, I need to remember. I need to keep that crate active. The one that I like bounce on it 4 times and then leave it. Jump. 1, 2. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I was so close on that one! Should have bounced up to the ledge. Like where the crates were. I should have bounced up there. And then jumped down. Thankfully, the normal version of this is a lot easier. And this is the only bonus stage in the entirety of this next dimension. Okay. Hey there, Disney's Michael Prophet. I'll just call you Michael for short. I tend to give people just short names I remember them by. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. That is a really tight jump. I got the hidden gem at least. That's all 6 in a single run through. I don't have to come back to this level. Well, this N.Verted version of the level anyway. And we got Future Past Crash. How about that? Nice. I think I missed box on the... I got all the boxes here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Michael? I got all the gems. I understand the concern, thanks. Thankfully, I don't have to do this whatever again. Thankfully, because, you know, water physics. Alright, let's just... update food run. I only need to do one playthrough for the N.Verted gem. 3 attempts on Perfect Relic now because we're on to our second playthrough of the main level. And I forgot to change to Future Past Crash, so hold on, let me just reset. Yeah, I missed 2 gems. The free devs are less than the hidden gem. I'm not counting that as an attempt. I went in with the wrong character. So, skins, Crash, Future Past. Let's go. Attempt number 3 at getting the Perfect Relic. And I only died like 1 time, and that was to the flame crate at the beginning. I could have got the Perfect Relic, actually. Had I not messed up at the very beginning and decided, you know what, I don't want to get the Perfect Relic in the slowest version of the level. Then again, it would be pretty useful to do that in a... possibly useful for... the crate escape, specifically the last part. With, you know, jumping on the crate. Yeah, Perfect Relic is hard. Have you done this before, Michael? Nice! At least I get to go through a level at normal pace. 1, 2. Yeah, you did it before until I've been falling down. Okay. $32 out of however many. $35 out of 171. I can do that section pretty easily on the normal version of the level. It's just the... You'll probably stream Crash 4 soon. I'll have to check that out at some point. Four attempts, free. Okay, where's the hidden gem in this level? Oh, I see where it is. Yeah, that was freaking hard, yeah, indeed. There it is! I see it! Looks like we're up to, like, how... 3 attempts? Actually, no, scratch that. It's 4 attempts now. Wait, no, hold on. We're still on 2-2 on the... I'm on a run 1, hold on. So we're actually up to 5-4. I missed a hold on. Let me just bring up... I mean, you've been there. I can understand that. Yeah, just do a bunch of slide jumps towards it, and you'll be fine. At least from what I worked out, anyway. Wait, go. Go. 21 going into the next section, we should be fine. I'm running behind. Not that it matters anyway, I could just avoid them anyway. I'm just gonna get Ika back in a minute anyway. Oh no, this is just a standard, like, wall running section. Nothing to worry about here except getting that box. $35 going into the Arcano section. Five attempts, 6... I managed to almost do it on my foot. Oh! 7. 6 playthroughs of this for... That robot's got me blown. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, that's the first time I've actually died to that thing, and died to one of the grabber robots in the snacks dimension, like, you know, with the TNTs. That's the first time I've died to those this playthrough. I've probably died to him a couple of times in my initial playthrough of the game, back when it came out. $21 out of 21. Alright, we're doing good. You have to slow down when you play the hard levels on this game. That's the best bet, slowing down. Unless you know what you're doing. Especially on, like, certain later levels. Like a certain final level that will not be named. And no, I'm not talking about the final level, I'm talking about the level before the final level. The true final boss of Crash 4's 106% playthrough. Okay, 103. Sorry, what you saying, Michael? Let me just... chat again. Yeah, until my heart was beating as fast, yeah. That's what this does to you. Bit of a stylish way of doing it. Probably not the best way of doing it, but it works. And that's all that matters, really. At least I haven't got to deal with janky slowdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, I hit all of them with a single, like, spin. That's nice. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this, so... $38. I haven't got to deal with the really weird jank of Capona War underwater. But for some reason... like, you know, it doesn't just slow down time. No. You love Crash, but it's the hard levels you dislike. Alright, we're done here. Going through this faster than I was expecting, honestly. Honestly, I was expecting this to be the last thing I do. Like, this was actually the last thing I had planned for today, but I guess I can go a little bit further. I've still got time. Let's do it. I do not like this level. Normally. Why did they have to make it worse? I guess this could help me with getting all the boxes? I don't know. I mean... oh, dude, why this level? If I had to rank my least favorite levels in this game, the least favorites list would probably consist of this. I'm not getting the insanely perfect relic in this version of the level, I just wanted to get the hidden gem. Which thankfully ain't required to actually get the, you know... kind of reminds me of that one that you can actually get in, the one hidden gem in... what's it? I think it's the N.Verted version of Dragon On... not Dragon On, Off Balance. I don't like this level for one reason. It combines Dingodile, a character whose levels are notorious for having a ton of boxes, to take advantage of his whole, you know, he can pick up boxes with his vacuum gun gimmick. But at the same time, he's also got to contend with some pretty stupid decisions, to be honest. I want to bank the, what's it? Who knows? By the end of this, I might even have beaten all the snacks dimension as well. I mean, there's only 3 levels. If I had to rank my personal least favorite levels in this game, it'd probably be this level, Bears Repeating. Well, actually, a tied place for Bears Repeating, Building Bridges, and Crash Landed, with Crash Landed probably taking the highest spot in that list. Or, alternatively, my least favorite level is Toxic Tunnels, and I haven't even got to that level yet. I know for a fact that's going to suck. Well, that goes to Free Def Celeste Gem. Like, if we're counting N.Verted levels as their own separate variations compared to the normal ones, I would actually say that the N.Verted version of Rush Hour is my least favorite level in the game. Yes, worse than Toxic Tunnels. I'd go that far. But at least with Toxic Tunnels, I can just... You know, most of the challenge with Toxic Tunnels, and most of the things I don't like about it, are tied to the gem route. The multicolored gem route. Like, sure, that's like the main reason I probably rank it overall my least favorite. But, you know, that's just a really annoyingly designed platforming section. Compare that to a really long level already using one of the most sluggish characters in the game for the first half of it, whose entire mechanic is rolled around a lot of boxes in his levels so he can use, like, he can suck up with his vacuum gun. But also on top of that, you know, have it be set at 0.5 speed. At least the N.Verted version of this level doesn't really have much of a difference, is what I'm trying to say. I know to many it would just sound like I'm complaining, but, you know, it's Crash 4. Let's just say Crash 4 is the one game in the series that brings the worst out in you. I swear this one section, there's like 5 minutes until you get to a checkpoint, right? Every single time you die, you gotta go through this one section again. I've already lost 5... I've already died 5 times just trying to get through the first section. And they want me to beat this! Okay, granted, this is the normal version of the level. This is the N.Verted version of the level, not the normal one, so it's not as bad. Am I supposed to, like, jump and spin? Okay, so Dingodile has a big enough hitbox so he can just barely jump and then do a spin and... Look around. At the very least, I can bank the box gems and also the gems you get for, well, getting all the Wumpa Fruit. I can at least bank those. How far back does this go? Nope. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Vacuum gun. I'll vacuum these crates up. Nothing. Alright. Well, I'm also wet. Let me just check my level stats. Yeah, I did get the hidden gem in the normal version. They want me to beat this level in 4 minutes 58 for the, platinum... No, not platinum, the sapphire relic, and I'm almost about to get myself hit by a nitro crate. I see this, and I'm like... There we go. I think that's all the crates here. I don't know why, but the checkpoint sound in this, in the underwater versions of, in the N.Verted version of, this level, kind of remind me of, the checkpoint sounds in the original games. More so Wrath of Cortex in the GBA games, more than anything. One, two. Probably could have jumped on them, but that's probably a lot easier to do there. Alright, so we get to here, but there's also a little bit more afterwards, and I think there's a box. There's a couple boxes here, right? Let's see. Yeah, this is just where the hidden gem is, so there's nothing else here. 267 going into this next section. I've probably missed something. Alright, let's... Goes to 4 times speed. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Knowing me, I probably am missing something. I'm just watching this, like, first, I'm just watching this in 2 times speed just to help me figure this out. At least there's no bonus stages. I forgot those crates over there. How many does he have by the time? Did I forget those crates? Find out in a minute. Just... I did miss those crates over there, but whatever. I'll just move on to this section and just get the at least get the hidden gem banked. There's 275 normal boxes. I should aim to at least have 275 by the time I'm done with this section. So I missed 8 crates on the first playthrough on this level, just... One. I've already not gotten the death gem, so it's not even gonna bother me that much if I don't actually, you know. Alright, so here's what we gotta do. But wait. That is deceptive! Deceptively short range. The wobbling effect doesn't exactly help, that's the problem. I missed another grapple crate. The lack of a drop shadow doesn't exactly help though, that's the problem. For some reason, certain crates just don't have... The crates don't have a drop shadow in these levels. That distortion effect is gonna throw me off. If I'm missing 8 crates by the end of this, I know exactly what I'm missing. Unless I also miss something here, in which, you know... Okay. I think I'm leaning even more to the, 1, 2. High likelihood I've not missed anything. Besides from those ones from the beginning of the level. nothing else around here, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Those are the 8 I was missing. Okay. Well, we're replaying this level then. At least I don't have to worry about getting the, what? Yeah, I did get... I'm basically just missing the Death Soul less and, the box gem in both of them. Which, thankfully, I don't need to worry about the hidden gem anymore, so... Okay, I think he's gone now, yeah. It's a bit of a risky maneuver. One part is going to be a pain to deal with here is the rail grinding section. I was so close to actually landing that. I just overshot it. Alright, let's start by going this way. Blowing those up. $195. $225. $226. Going into the next section. Need to remember, they got to 275 or something. One, two. $275. Hopefully I can at least get the box gem. And the free deaths all last. Torna, don't fail me now, come on. Let's try this again. $308. Two playthroughs for the N.Verted gem at least. Why did I do that? It's just one less attempt at doing this without dying. Jump. Alright, wait. Grapple hook. Jump. 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 Grapple hook. Grapple hook. Jump. Jump. Grapple hook. Ah, no. I die one more time. That's it. I gotta do this level a third time to get the free Death Celeste gem. Okay, let's go. Jump. That's all there is here. Good. Almost. Okay. Jump. Grapple hook. Jump. Jump again. Jump again. Switch to another rail. Switch to the other rail. Grapple hook. Grapple hook. Jump. Down. Jump again. 1, 2, 3. Jump again. Wait for the TNTs to actually get in line. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Multitasking. Jump. 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 Grapple. We're not at the checkpoint yet. We are nearing the end. There's a high likelihood that we could do this. Why did I stomp? I meant to use the... I meant to use the grapple hook. I meant to use the grapple hook. Why did I use a stomp ability? Also, I missed these just now, so I would have probably lost the box gem if I realized. Trying to rush. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get the free Death Celeste gem in this run anyway. Looks like I gotta do a third run of this level. Hooray! Okay. Jump. Grapple hook. Jump. 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 Okay, I'm back here again. That's another replay of this level I'm gonna do. Provided I've actually got the box gem. Which I somehow doubt I've managed to get. I just know I'm missing something. That's just in the back of my mind. I don't trust it. Okay, at least we got the box gem. At least we got that. She pulls out an invisible sword. One more to get that, so let's replay and let's do this perfect. And by perfect, I mean... Okay, while I'm also at, let me just go. Free playthroughs for the N.Verted gems over 4? We're on to the 4th attempt for the perfect relics, but I'm not doing the perfect relic in this one. I just want to get to the end of the level without dying. Basically as casual as you can get. Just ignore most of the boxes. I know what I'm doing for the actual level now. Avoid everything except for the Aku Aku mask. Checkpoint. Can I get the Crate Escape done as well? I think I might as well just get the Crate Escape done, and then tomorrow I can do the first 3 levels of Cortex Castle. Depends on how long the perfect relic for this level takes. Because it's probably going to take a while. Then again, the perfect relic can be consistent. I'm just getting the extra masks just in case. I want to get through this section without too much trouble. Now that I haven't got to pick up all the boxes, wow, 60 out of 441. That's fine. I'm not focused on that. Don't need to hit that. I know what I'm doing here. I guess I can get a bit of practice in this section. Granted, I'm not going to be getting the perfect relic on this attempt or anything. Grapple hook. Almost messed that up. Just practicing this section as well, just so I can get the hang of it ready for the actual I guess you could say the final examination, the Toner and Nugodel gameplay, which, thankfully, after we're done with this level, we won't have to touch these levels ever again. Well, I say that, I still gotta do the time trials, but the time trials are gonna be nothing compared to what I'm doing now. Have the mask ready for the last section. Let's go. At least after this, I can actually focus on the normal version of the level. I have no idea how long the Platinum Relics are going to take. Nowhere near as taxing as these. Nice. Look how many boxes I missed. Most of those are in Dingodal's section. She draws her invisible sword, and I finally, after 5+ years, get Future Past for Coco. Which we're not going to be using yet, because we still gotta get the perfect relic. I don't have to touch N.Verted Rush Hour ever again! Thankfully this level, I know it. Now that I've done the normal version, I have a bit more of an understanding of what I'm supposed to do for the standard. I've done the N.Verted version, so now I have a bit more of an understanding. I can use that understanding to make this a lot easier for myself. Grab a TNT crate. $130 out of 441. Ha! Okay, so I could just do that instead. $150. Since it didn't want to cooperate, there we go. Well, almost thought there was nothing there. I think the bulk of my deaths now are just going to be in the Tawna section. 194 out of a 441 total. $225 going into this section, and I think I've got this. $275, I believe I needed to be at to actually ensure my victory. One, two. One, two. Ha! Oh no. $276. I did blow up more than I intended. But I should be. Let's go. We should be fine. Focus. Just go. Jump, grapple hook, jump, jump, grapple hook, jump and grapple hook, jump, jump, grapple hook, jump, grapple. That's that section done. Alright. Oh no. $356. I feel like I'm missing something. Lean right. And tease. 1, 2, 3. Jump, grapple. Jump again. 1, 2, grapple. I knew that was gonna happen. 5 attempts, free playthroughs for the gems. I literally choked at the last minute. Well, not last minute, but near the end. I gotta do this section again. I think this is the longest level in the game that there's, like, not toxic tunnels. Every single time I die, I've got to go through this section again. Grab the TNT. Precise jump. $150 going into this section. $194. $225 going in. Yeah, this is. I think I'm on track. I can just freeze them and... I can just tank those hits, it's fine. 278, I did blow up more I did blow up more nitros than intended. But, we're on the next section. Granted, those lives, those extra hit points were basically useless in that situation because, well... Aku Aku masks don't carry over. Alright, let's hope to God I've got this. 1, 2. $2.99. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grapple. Jump and grapple. Jump. Jump. Jump, grapple. Jump, grapple. Done. Let the TNTs blow up. $28. Jump. Grapple. Jump. 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 Back to Dingo Dial. I don't like this level. In case you couldn't tell. $113 out of 441. I've not missed anything. Gonna wait for this to bounce. $150. There's 75 crates in this section. Could probably just spin into those to save time, but I really should. $225 going onto the elevator. 226 with the checkpoint. I'm back on track again. Thankfully I can just freeze them when I do that. Me trying to be clever. That's where it gets me. Back to the beginning. Alright, we're back on track. We're doing good. $150 out of 441. 151 going into here. There are the same amount of boxes in the first section of this level than there are Pokemon in the Kanto region. And I died again because I was trying to be clever. This is the second shortest world in the game in terms of level number. Double checking. Yeah, there's nothing back there. We're good. $113. Nice! I actually blew up the nitro, but also didn't... $153, I did blow up 3 nitros additional, so... I love the nitro and didn't even lose the mask. sometimes this jank can play in your pay in your favor. Or play in your favor. Sometimes the game's incredible amounts of jank can really benefit you. And sometimes it can go against you, like those instances of falling off the wall running sections in Out for Launch for some reason. $2.28 is 3 extra nitros, so I am on track. I'm a bit ahead of track, actually, thinking about it. I'm about ahead of track a little bit. That's all the normal crates in this section. I'm a little ahead of schedule. I think. How did I hit that without blowing it up? Without blowing myself up, I should say. Hey there, Pink Sheep. We are so back. Yeah. Nine attempts on this one level. That's 9 playthroughs of this section. I saw a few folks make some previews for the Legacy Collection that gave us even more to the online, of course. Oh. I guess it is round about that time, isn't it? The game's coming out soon, so there's gonna be previews. All the Japanese content is back, including the Luna Knight stuff. Or the Boktai stuff. Battle Network Music DLC. What? Like, alternative battle tracks? Yes, including Luna Knights. I had a feeling they would. It's not like Konami's doing anything with that anymore. Considering the fact that Kojima left. You know, Kojima left the company, so it's not like they're going to be doing much with that anytime soon. We can literally customize music however we want in game. I know there's like rearrangements of all the tracks in the game, in all 3 games, which I feel like is quite the daunting task. You know. 4.5 and Double Team DF. They're actually acknowledging real operation in the West? I'm surprised. I always see 4.5 as that one Japanese exclusive Battle Network 5 prototype. The whole, you know, playing as different characters other than Mega Man thing. That was, you know, introduced in It's actually confirmed to be coming to the West as well, or is that actually a Japanese exclusive thing? Like the whole, they're really going all out here. Yeah, makes you wonder why they didn't bother doing all that back when Star Force was new. Franchise fatigue, probably. But yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get an actual full-on confirmation about this stuff at the Capcom showcase, tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow, right? It is tomorrow, right? The 5th. +1 to the counter. 8 playthroughs for the gems, 10 for the perfect relic. Plus we're getting a brand new English... A brand new English dub for the entire game. I have to ask, does that include transformation lines for the first game? Because I know they were completely absent in the original. They didn't add them until the Japanese... They didn't add them until, I believe, what do you say, no, Rockman 2. We're getting the transformations and battle actions fully... Oh my god, yes! I'm happy about that. This is 100% something I'm checking out on release. Like... Well, I already said I'm checking this out upon release. Laptop or no laptop, I ain't missing this. Come on, blow yourself up. There we go. No Sky High Coliseum, but we still have the music for it in the game as well as the new arranged version. They made a arranged track for a mode that's not even in the game. I'd say that's kind of commitment, but either way I'm sold. Same. And yes, the DLC is happening everywhere. Like, I mean, I guess I technically could say that, yeah, you could say that Double Team DS was actually the first acknowledgement of 4.5 in the West, if I'm not mistaken. Because I believe you could actually put in a copy of Real Operation in the GBA slot of the DS and have the battle theme from Real Operation playing in the background. Well, a remix of it. Makes me wonder if they're actually making new arrangements of it, or they're just gonna reuse the ones from Double Team. As long as I can do it in battles, I'm fine. Like, you know what I mean? I like Star Force's soundtrack. I just don't want to, like, be stuck listening to nothing but the battle themes in those games. Like, let me battle my opponents in Star Force 3 to Surge of Power, damn it. To Surge of Power from 6. Or from Battle Network 6. Like, come on. Speaking of, I really should get to the Battle Network games, but... Okay, don't. There we go. Battle Network games are on the list. 228 going in here. Shadow Rock ZX has a big thing going for all the new stuff. I'll have to check that out. I've kind of not really looked at much of things. I just want to... I'm not saying I'm going into it blind. I have watched reviews of the Star Force trilogy. Like, I've watched K&I John's video on the first Star Force game. I've watched RPG Munga's video on all 3 of them. sucker! 280, when I blow up nitros, I can't tell whether I'm missing anything. I shouldn't have missed anything, honestly, but you never know. Don't make that same mistake I did last time. Okay, 330 or 341, I feel like I've missed something. Or maybe I've got more than I'm anticipating because of the, you know. I might have blown up a few nitros here and there that I didn't blow up beforehand. 1, 2, grapple. Now we come to the fun part. By fun, I mean absolute suffering. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. 360. Jump, grapple, jump, jump 3 times. Lean right, grapple. Grapple, 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 jump, grapple, jump, 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 grapple. And I'm saying actions out loud, but it helps me remember what I'm supposed to do. Don't make the same mistakes I did before. I've got this. At least if I can get the Death Celeste gem, I'm fine. Now we come to the struggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's... It's over! We're done! For rush hour! Let's go! I don't have to come back here until the time trial relics. 10 attempts! That's like 3rd place or something. Now that we have future past Coco, we can actually use that in the Great Escape. And you know what? I guess to end this off, we'll do this. I managed to get the box gem in the N.Verted version. I got the box gem in a normal version. I didn't get the... Dang. At least one thing. We're going to be moving a lot slower in these, so we got a bit more chance to actually, like... If anything, I think this is the level that benefits the most from the slowdown. The one level that benefits from the slowdown effect of the N.Verted variation. Due to how reactionary Cortex's gameplay is. Double check. Okay, so it wants me to bounce over there. Okay, I see what it wants me to do. So I guess I'll just fall. Nothing behind me. I'll just be doing this in the normal version. One, two, three. That's fine, I just wanted the hidden gem. Now that I've got that, I don't need to worry about getting it again. Okay. TNT. $20 out of 122. Get the box gem into the N.Verted version first. Level stats. I've managed to get everything except the Freed F Celeste gem in the main level, so... Oh. Okay. I remember now. It was just the 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just an iron crate, got it. Let that go by. I'm gonna have to replay this level again just so I can get the free death soul lasts. Just like I did in the main level, but that's fine. Hold on, let me read that. No new arrangements for the music because they're giving us. Oh, the original GBA ones and the Double Team DS ones. Oh, is it just the regular battle themes, or is it also like the boss themes and stuff? The crossovers indeed in the game. I had a feeling they'd actually include that. I had a feeling they'd include the crossover. I doubt they'd actually omit it. Battle themes, Wave World themes. Okay, that's good. We have options. Like I said, end of the month I'll be streaming that because of course I will. Wave World. Oh, yeah, I know what you meant. The Cyber World themes from like the internet themes. Unfortunately, the anime is nearing its end on both sides. Yeah. In fact, we only have episode 13 for the English dub left to go. Oh yeah, because, like, it got cut in half, right? Like, because I know how it worked, like, Ryusei on Rockman was split into, like, 11-minute episodes. But, like, for Saturday morning cartoon stuff, it's like... So for Star Force, they actually changed it to a traditional 22-minute structure. Combining episodes together. Yeah, the first half of episode 13 is just 25, but then... And then the second half is just a recap, because it was trying to catch up to it. Like, it was basically a filler episode. And then that's what... And that's funny, because that's also where the English version ended, yeah. And then they didn't even bother doing Ryusei no Rockman Tribe, which is based on Star Force 2. Okay. Tribe itself got cancelled in Japan. Yeah. Hey, how's it going today? Hey there, Harrison. I've managed to beat Crash Landed, Rush Hour, and yeah, Crash Landed, Rush Hour, and Food Run, and I'm just doing this level. Okay, why did I go back? I need to go back in for the Life Gem. But yeah, after that, I've just got to do... I got the Free Death Celeste gem in both versions of the level, and then the Perfect Relic in Crash Landed. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. It's up there, like, in my top 5 worst levels in the game. Up there with Rush Hour and Toxic Tunnels. That's going to be fun. In fact, I'm just gonna bring this up right now. My current plans right now are just... I'm not touching Toxic Tunnels until I've done everything else. So, next up on the list is I'm gonna be doing Nitro Processing. Then doing Cortex Castle and Seeing Double, which are much better levels. Well, Seeing Double less so, but it's better than Toxic Tunnels, I don't... Also, in case I'm wondering, alright. Voice and text options confirmed. I'm guessing it just means language selection, like English and Japanese. Mix and match English text with Japanese voices, so we can just play this game like an English subbed anime. One? Yeah, Chinese text I had a feeling would also be available. Wait for it. Go. Go. Two. I know I don't really need to get the, Insanely Perfect Relic here, I just need to get the, might as well see how far I can get, you know what I mean? And voices are only English and Japanese. I mean, at least there's a Chinese translation for those who need it. You know what I mean? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for this to go along, and then I'm gonna just... that. Wait for it to come along again. Also, about something future updates with more features added. I mean, they've basically got everything they really should have got for a collection of DS games, like more translations. Yeah, I mean, they did update the Ace Attorney collections with more translations and stuff, so it's not out of the question. Capcom updating their collections with more text-based translations, at least, you know. Like, I'm not asking that. I don't think it's reasonable for them to actually. Well, I say reasonable. I don't think it's viable for them to just make a entirely new dub for the, you know, Spanish translation or French. Just have English and Japanese and then just... Yeah, I think we're at the point where I can actually... Can I actually get the N-Verted? This is actually the one level I wanted to get the insanely perfect relic on, like, in the N-Verted version, because... Anyway, the metagame in PvP is gonna be so broken. Yeah, now that they've got the new cards and stuff. I was so close to a perfect relic. We even have the whole secret satellite server back in action. Unlucky. That's fine, I can do it in a normal version. Just finished the level. At least I did it without dying 1 in 3 times. At least that's the focus I'm going to be doing when I come back from my midstream break. So, continue. We'll switch to Willy the Wombat. I love how they added a skin based on what Crash could have looked like. I like details like that. What we got. What we could have got. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. 86%, not bad. So I'll be seeing you guys in a minute. I'm going on midstream break. Alright, I'm back, ready for Great Escape. Perfect relic attempts. So we are on the 4th attempt, which is actually the 2nd playthrough of the main level. And we're going to be going for both the Lives Gem as well as the Perfect Relic. So, we've already felt that. That's 5 free. I messed that up. Restart. Up to 6-4. Seven, 5. single one going across that way. Wait. And that's the best bet for this. This is kind of dire. $104? We're done. We are done with the snacks dimension. And that's where I'm going to be ending it off for tonight, because we've got one more world to go with 4 levels, nitro processing, toxic tunnels, Cortex Castle, and seeing double. Our current progress stands at 86%, 218 out of 228 normal gems, 204 out of 228 inverted gems, all the colored gems, 34 out of 38 insanely perfect relics, 17 out of 21 flashback tapes, and none of the time trial relics or flashback tape relics. So tomorrow, we move on to the final world of the game, Cortex Castle, in the hopes of getting everything. So I'll be seeing you guys then.